Hey, this is Jackie with Metal Wani. We're out in Tempe, Arizona at the Marquee Theater, and I'm here with Michael from Arch Enemy. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So you guys are on tour right now with As She Sleeps Fit for an Autopsy and Trivium. How's the tour been going so far?
It's been an incredible tour, actually. It's I think we've had 15 sold-out shows. Tomorrow sold out as well, and in Albuquerque, New Mexico. But tonight, I don't think tonight's sold out, but it's really going to be really packed. And all the shows have been packed or sold out, and you know you can't really ask for more than that. So it's been great, good vibe between the bands, and quite a sort of a mixed package musically speaking. But it's worked very well. You know, fans have really come out and supported the tour, so it's been great, fantastic.
That's awesome to hear. So your latest album, Will to Power, has been out for a little bit. What would you say the response has been like?
It's been phenomenal, mind-blowing, really. It's our 10th studio album, you know, and you think, like, who's going to go out and buy our 10th album? Mm-hmm. We've made so many already, but actually it's been super well received, and some of our highest charting positions around the world. It was number 3 in Germany in the charts. It was number 1 in Japan, and it was like top 5 around a lot of countries in Europe. In the States, of course, it's a different market over here, but it's still doing very, very well for us. Is doing very well, and you know, people are finding out about it every day over here. You know, we're on the tour, converting people every day to the cause.
Awesome. So this is the second album that you have with Elisa and the first with Jeff. How different would you say that the writing and recording process was than the first album?
The first album with Elisa, I mean, War Eternal, the previous album. The writing was pretty much the same, you know. But it's always a little bit different. Different situation. There's a few years that pass in between every record, you know, 2, 3, 4 years sometimes. So it's like I did most of the writing myself, together with musically speaking, with Daniel, our drummer, and we got it done that way. And you know, lyrics was the writing was, you know, on the War Eternal, Elisa wrote 5 songs, and I wrote 5 songs, sets of lyrics and vocal arrangements and stuff, and then we work on that together in the studio, and we did it the same way this time, split it evenly between us.
Okay.
Yeah. I've always written lyrics as well for the band, so that's why I kind of keep doing that. Something that I enjoy doing. I don't know if it was that different, really. We wrote quite a bit of it in Mexico for some reason. We were on tour down there, and then me and Daniel stayed and kind of rented a place down by the beach, and turned that into a little studio. And we made some demos down there. So about half of the music for the album was put together down there. And the rest was done a little bit here and there in Sweden and so forth.
So what was the inspiration behind this record?
I don't know. I mean, there's nothing specific, you know. Nothing mean about it, what triggered us to make this. You know, I don't know. I'm always writing, so it never really stops. So there's not like a specific thing. And now I'm so established in my style. I've made so many records and written so many songs that I'm not really. I mean, of course, I'm inspired by things, but not necessarily like other people's records or something. I don't really hear somebody else's record and go like, "Well, we should do something like that."
Right.
I don't know. I guess I've been doing it so long. I just have my style. I just write, and you know, I just do what I do. You know.
Do you think that over the years, the dynamic of the band has changed?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. You know, because, you know, we started the band with a different set of people. The people have come and gone throughout the years. Now we have a stable lineup, you know, since 3 years, since Jeff came into the band. It was about 4 years ago Elisa came into the band. So, but you know, yeah, of course the dynamic changes when you change people, you know, of course. But you know, we have a stable core of myself, Daniel on drums, and Charlie on bass. We've been here for 20 plus years, or 20 years, so I mean that the core remains intact. And then, but you know, it's great to have new people as well, fresh blood. It can be really a great thing.
So because you've been around for so long, since about 1995, do you feel like Did you ever predict that you would be here today and the band would still be going on?
No. No, not at all. I've never had like a long-term plan like that. Just do it album by album, tour by tour. Well, not tour by tour, but you know, we kind of plan for about a year or two in advance, maybe 2 years, and then that's it's bands are volatile things. You know, you can't really plan the future. You know, can't predict the future, or you know, it's hard keeping a band together. You know, because it's people, different lives, different people want to do different things. People want to leave. People want to take a break. People, you know, change. I don't know. And the market can change as well, you know. But actually, the one thing that does surprise me is that it just keeps going up and up. Like Arch Enemy just keeps getting more and more successful, and I don't really know what that is. We work hard, but I don't really know why it's going so well. You know, if I knew, then I'd write a book and tell
everyone the secret.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have had a very crazy non-stop tour schedule. Do you say that you'd maybe slow things down later?
No, we're going to keep going, yeah.
At the pace that you're going?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
It's, I don't really know another life, you know. I've been touring professionally since I was 20 years old. I don't really know another life, so.
Right.
You know.
It's just natural.
Yeah, I feel more natural here in the backstage room getting ready to play a show than I do sitting at home. That's kind of weird, I guess.
Yeah. But very fun life.
It's a bit of both, you know. It's been great. There's also, you know, there's a lot of sacrifices, of course. You know, I've given up a lot of things that people, you know, I make a great living, but it's not like I got any time to live it. You know what I mean? I just do with this. But you know, I'm at my most happiest when I'm like playing my guitar on stage and doing this, or being creative in the studio, writing new music. You know, when I'm not doing Arch Enemy, I jump in and do another one of my projects, you know, so I'm just always doing music, yeah.
Oh, that's great that you have an outlet anytime and everywhere you go.
Thank you. Yes, it is.
So, this January you guys are going on tour with Winter Sun, a European tour. How excited are you guys for this?
I'm very excited. It's going to be our biggest headlining tour yet to this date. We're going to have a big truck with us, and we're going to have the biggest production that we've had. It's going to be a killer show, very dramatic, very epic, and it's just going to be the perfect ultimate like Arch Enemy metal evening, and very excited for that. And a lot of those shows are selling out or close to selling out already, so you know, we've still got like 8-9 weeks to go, so it's like very, very promising. I'm very thankful to the fans that are supporting that. We do have a support act. We have Winter Sun, Tribulation from Sweden, and a band called Ginger from Ukraine, which are killer as well.
Yes, it's a very good lineup. It's going to be a really good tour.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
It'd be something fun to see in America.
Yeah, I mean, we would like to come back. This is a co-headline tour with Trivium, so we're closing 15 shows and they're closing 15 shows, but we have the same amount of stage time, you know, 75 minutes set. I'd like to come back as a bona fide headliner with a strong package with some killer bands and do like a really intense metal tour over here again in the States and Canada on this album cycle. We'll see if we can make that happen.
So there are a lot of amazing bands that have emerged from all over the world. Are there actually any bands that you would like to take out with you on tour next time?
Yeah, there's a band. I mean, there's, you know, Ginger's a great band. I'm a big fan of what they do, even though it's totally different to what I really normally listen to. They're just so good at what they do, and they're very, very talented. So I'm happy to take them out. I don't know if you've heard of them.
They're coming, I believe, with Cradle of Filth.
They are, yeah.
Soon,
It's Ginger with Jinjer,
yeah.
And the singer there is just incredible, and they're very talented musicians. So that's definitely a band to watch out for. Otherwise, more, you know, I lean normally more towards traditional metal, you know, so, you know, I'll be like looking out for the new Judas Priest album or something, you know. I'm more old school. But there's a band out of India, actually, that I love to take out. They're a young band called Kryptos, with a K, and they play kind of like they remind me of like the Old Destruction or Coroner, with like very, very catchy riffs. And they supported us one show in Germany, and I thought they were brilliant. So I'd like to take them out sometime.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of bands come out from India.
No, right? I was just blown away by that, and just that they were so spot on and so tight, so good.
That's pretty cool. We'll have to definitely check them out.
It's called Burn Up the Night, I think they're on their latest album. It's killer.
Awesome. So, you guys are going to be playing Bakken Festival this summer in 2018. How excited are you to play, and are there any other lineups, festivals that you're going to be playing that you're most excited about?
We're playing a lot of festivals this upcoming summer in Europe, yeah. Wacken being the biggest one, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, it is the biggest festival. We shot a video, like a DVD there last time in 2016, called As the Stages Burn, and that's like a big show, big production. We had dance. We're gonna have to do something great this time as well, because we really had an impressive stage. What will be 2 years ago next summer. So. We're gonna have to try to top that. I'm looking forward to the whole summer. Really, playing festivals in Europe, metal festivals are so many of them, and they're really fantastic for us to play. We live in Europe, it's right on our doorstep, so it's very nice.
And all the festivals are different.
They're all different, yeah. And we're playing some really big ones where we're like playing in the middle of the bill, and then we headline a lot of them as well, of the medium-sized ones. So, yeah, it's very exciting.
Awesome. Well, I just want to say thank you for taking the time, and good luck with the rest of the tour.
Thank you.